I'm kind of new to the workforce field, basically started in January of last year, and so he thought that it'd be a good idea for me to come and kind of learn from what he calls the smartest people in the industry.
The reason I came was try to get a bigger picture of exactly what's going on in workforce, and then also to see who the players are, and it's been very beneficial to find out who some of the better players are.
I'm fairly new to the industry. I've been working with the partnership a little over a year, so I just came to learn about the history of workforce development and some different strategies that our counterparts are using throughout the nation.
I came to the Workforce Bootcamp because as an organization we're really trying to develop a program area along income and wealth building, working in low and moderate income communities. We realize that's that's really where it's at in terms of trying to achieve increased quality of life for people in those communities.
I was recently asked if I would be interested in joining the Workforce Investment Board in San Luis, and I did a little research and found that it would be something that I'd be interested in, and it looked like an organization that could really make an impact, especially in these economic times. So that was about 2 months ago. Immediately thereafter, I was approached by the consultant that's working with our local web about attending the workforce camp, especially since I was new, and it seemed like a great opportunity to get fully immersed in what's going on nationally.
They basically let us know about the history of the workforce, from the industrial part to the social part to now our economic time.
I like looking at it in a little bit more of a complex way instead of just saying, well, this is how many occupations are going to be added to our area in 10 years. Like I like to have a bit more of a direct tie to actual employers. I think that it helps with multiple things, not just creating awareness of what the WIB can do, but sort of just creating like a regional strategy, an actual strategy, instead of just this onesie and twosie. I'm gonna, train a nurse, I'm gonna train a welder and send them to work. I want it to be a little bit more strategic.
I've learned a lot of different things. I think as United Way of America, we really look at supporting the local United Ways and really thinking strategically about how we can provide services, leveraging national partnerships, additional resources, and really providing some sort of comprehensive strategy for local United Ways to do their work locally.
What I did, I think, learn is that business really does not have a great understanding of the programs that are available through workforce development and the initiatives that are being worked on, and so we don't know how to engage. And I think what I learned is if we could educate business a little bit more, we could really be of assistance to workforce development employees and boards in the community in general.
The networking discussion yesterday about how the differences between two communities who seem to be exactly the same, but because of their linkages and the strong network, were more effective at benefiting or implementing change, and thereby having a more robust community.
Yesterday when we were we got a certain amount of money, I believe it was like $10 million or something, and we had to look at all of these programs and decide which programs we were going to fund that had to, reduce poverty and all these different elements. That was kind of an aha moment just to see how it all comes together and how difficult that can be.
Just taking the data and being able to use it. We're given these resources, like ONET and TORC, and being able to put it all together into a framework, and I think that was my aha moment, just saying, wow, let's make a plan of some sort of a template to work from where we can use the data to help people.
I thought it was very well done. I thought that the presenters had an immense amount of knowledge, and I think that everybody shared an enthusiasm for what they were presenting, and I thought there was a good bond made between the presenters and the participants. So I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thought it was a valuable presentation.